Hey folks, it's John Ryan here for Financial Coaching. I want to talk with you today about a concept that I remember teaching to a coworker back in the day when we were working on automated equipment. Furman, if you're out there, you'll remember this. I remember telling him that when things aren't working right and you're trying to find a solution, a lot of times it's going to get worse before it gets better, right? Something isn't working quite right, a piece of equipment that needs to make, X number of widgets per hour, they all have to be the same, they all have to be perfect. If things aren't going right and you start tweaking and tuning and trying to fix things, it can make it worse before you find the improvement. And so I told him, don't be afraid of that, right? It's like when a baby bird jumps out of the nest. It's going to go down and probably going to land on the ground. It's not going to take off the first time. And so we joked about it and we laughed. We had confidence, so it didn't matter. But what I find in the world of finance and with helping people make breakthroughs, sometimes it's almost like you're partying and the party's going to end and you're going to get on track and start to do things to make your life better. And so theoretically, it's getting worse before it gets better. And that's why I feel like a lot of people don't actually succeed. They can't just read a book and get better. It helps to have coaching because if you're with the right group of people, if you're with a coach and the coach introduces you to other clients and you get to talk with people, you can make that getting worse, stopping your party and changing things. You can make that process still doable, still fun. You can still have a good life. And so you'll see in the background, I've got some books that I'm reading. I'll get into some full-fledged book reviews in the near future. But I talk about, Dave Ramsey, and I am very high on the baby steps. You hear me talk about Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And so I know that people can buy those books, people can take courses, and still not break through because they don't want to go through the pain of it getting worse before it gets better. And so I've even got Megan says she's like the OG from the Oprah Winfrey show. And so I read these other books and I follow up and I want to understand what other people have to say. And the common thread through all of these financial philosophies, books, is that so much of what goes on is in your head. Right? The Ramsey family says that finances are only 20% head knowledge, 80% behavior. So when I say what's going on in your head, it's the thoughts that create your behavior. So I just wanted to share that today. The concept of getting worse before it gets better doesn't have to be painful. And it can be the thing that actually makes you go from just reading a book to taking action, making things happen. Get with a coach. If it's not me, make it somebody. Reach out. Coaching is growing. I talk with other coaches all the time. And the breakthroughs that we're seeing with our clients, and in a lot of cases, the breakthroughs we're seeing just in consultations that are free, just giving people a glimpse of what can be done, how their lives can change, is powerful and amazing. And so I'll be back at you with book reviews from some of these fabulous ladies. The one, We Should All Be Millionaires, I'm about halfway through it, and it's awesome. Super, super book. I'm so glad I caught on. The OG, Susie. I'll be coming at you with some book reviews, but in the meantime, John Ryan for Financial Coaching. Look me up, share this video. Take care, folks.